Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Loving Life Freely here on YouTube. I am a full-time reseller on multiple platforms. And today we are doing a sold video. I'm also going to give you a little tiny bit of a life update because we've had some big changes here. But yeah, we're going to dive in. We've got a few sales going on for the last 2 weeks, so stay tuned. Okay, you guys, we're going to dive into the sales. We did actually have quite a few sales. They slowed down a little bit, but we did still have some good sales the last 2 weeks. Guys, I want to apologize. I have still been battling vertigo. We're still trying to figure out what's causing it, how to kind of like naturally remedify it, because if you guys know me at all from YouTube, you know that I'm not into like the drugs and the chemicals and all that stuff. So we're trying to find some natural ways to like add vitamin D, magnesium, and different things into my diet, and just getting out and getting fresh air more. But last week I was really dealing with vertigo again. Just my balance was really off. You feel a little bit nauseous. You get kind of like little tiny headaches and stuff. Today I actually have a bit of a headache as well, which I'm not really sure why. But but the other factor is that last weekend we drove out to Montana, about 10 hours, packed up our son and picked him up, drove him back here, and he's now living with us. Turns out that just my parents are in their early 80s, and they've got some of their own things that they're dealing with and stuff, just physically and getting older. And my dad had a fall a few weeks ago, so it was time for him to not be under their guidance through the state and everything, because our son is challenged. So we moved him out here, so he's now living with us. So we spent last weekend on the road for 2 days, going out there and bringing him back. And then I came back, and because he is challenged, I've been trying to get all of that set up here. So my first couple days back, I've just been knee deep in all that, on top of trying to get caught up on reselling stuff. And I wanted to get a video out to you guys since I didn't really get much out last week. So we're going to do some sales. I have other videos ready to go for you guys, I swear. I feel really bad, guys, but it's just between the vertigo, moving, and just everything else. I have been just so swamped with stuff. So we're going to do a sold video today. We had some great sales, guys. We had kids pieces, we had jewelry pieces, fashion jewelry, brand new jewelry, coats and ski gear selling, and all great things. So stay tuned for the solds, and we're just going to dive in and see what is going on. Okay, guys, we're going to start with the sales on Poshmark first. And then we do have, I think, one on Depop. We had a couple on Mercari, and we had some on eBay as well. Let's go ahead and dive into this. I'm actually going to turn the volume up a little bit so you guys are good there. Let's go ahead and do Depop first. We'll do Mercari, and then we'll move on to the other bigger sales. All right, so I am making more sales on Depop, guys. It is pretty sporadic, but the sales that I'm making, since Depop doesn't have a fee, I've had some decent sales on here. So we are going to keep going on Depop. This one here was a pair of men's jeans that were embellished, and somebody, I think they were listed for $25. Somebody sent me a $21.25 offer. I accepted and sent those out. So there's the one on Depop. Let's go ahead and move on over to Mercari. I had a couple on Mercari. I think these were listed for $25. I received an offer for $19. This was Aritzia. Now my caulk on these was the $11.25. I do have some Aritzia left still. I've sold quite a bit of it at this point. I am wanting to just kind of get it out because I've had those for a while. So I am accepting any offer as long as I'm at least making my caulk back on these. And again, since it's on Mercari, it was a complete just $19 in my pocket, which did give me the $11.25 plus a few extra dollars as well for profit. So that was great. Alright, and then the only other one on Mercari that I sold was this men's sweater. I had it listed for $20. Somebody sent me a $16 offer. My COG on this was $3. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Hagar. You don't typically see Hagar sold a lot, but I do sell Hagar men's slacks, Hagar sweaters, things like that. And again, since men don't quite care so much about brand, they're looking for the item, the quality of the item, the size of the item. I do sell various different brands in men's clothes. There's anything specific. I sell just anything that works for them. So this was another great one. Again, $16 in pure profit. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll do eBay last. Let's go ahead and dive into the Poshmark sales. I sold another kids piece. I've actually sold quite a few girls like Christmas dress type things. This was another offer that came through. This really pretty girl's dress. I think I had it listed for $15. She sent me a $12 offer and sold. Again, my cog on this was around $1. So I actually sent a whole bunch more kid stuff into Once Upon a Child a couple weekends ago and got a lot more money back. It was like another $70 back in my pocket from kids clothes that I have not listed. So pretty much any of the kids clothes that I've purchased have already been paid for. So most of the stuff that I sell in kids clothes at this point is just pure profit. Alright, I sold another Ted Baker. My cost on these Ted Baker pieces, I don't know if you guys remember the unboxing a couple years ago. It was at least like a year and a half ago. My cost on these pieces was like $19. Way, way, way too high. I do still have a few pieces left. They are slowly but surely selling. At this point, I just want to at least get my cod back again, like some of the other items. So this one, since it was on Poshmark, I did get, since it was $20, there was a $4 fee taken out for the 20%. So this one, I didn't quite make my cod back, but it sold. Made 3/4 of my money back, and it's out the door. I was just really happy with that. All right. Next is this really pretty jewelry piece. I am selling more jewelry, whether it's the fashion jewelry, vintage jewelry, or brand new with tags. This was a brand new in packaging jewelry piece, and it sold for $18. So that was another one that went out in shipping. This was a really pretty, when I ordered the, what I thought was supposed to be Tory Burch, but ended up just being Sparrow, I got another women's box of dresses. This is from that box. So my cost on these was $5. This one sold for $14. So I made about $10 on this. So even though it was low on sales price, I still doubled my money, and another dress shipped out. Alright, this again, Croft & Barrel, guys. This was a men's shirt. I think I had this listed for like $20. I honestly wasn't sure what to list it for. Obviously, Croft & Barrel does not sell for a lot, so I had it listed for $20 and was just willing to, even if I had it listed for $15, usually between that price bracket. Somebody sent me a $10 offer. My cost on this was $3. And so I just went and took it. I still made some money, guys. Even though there was a $3 fee on this, the $2.95, I still doubled my money on that piece. So I was very, very happy to get that out the door. And again, it really just doesn't matter on the brand. You may not sell it for a lot, but if your COG is really low, you can still double your money on quite a few of these pieces. Anyway, all right, Under Armour. This was purchased in an athletic box from Helpsy Source last year. My COG on this was $3. It's taken some time to sell this, but it finally sold on Poshmark. I don't remember if I had it listed for $20, it sold for $17 or what, but anyway, it sold for $17, and again, $3.95 for that one. Well, actually, it would be $4 because it's over $15. So I still made good money on this, very good profit on that piece, even though it sold for only $17. All right, next, another girl's dress. Again, another beautiful dress. So for the holidays, COG on this was $1. Or again, pretty much all the stuff has been paid for. But even at that, I still made, even if I did have $1 COG into it, when you take the $2.95 off of this, I'm still with $7. So even a $6 profit on that piece is still very, very good. All right, Faraday. Now I've been going through and making sure that all my items are listed on all my platforms. I've been double checking my inventory again. This was one of those items that was actually not cross-listed on some of my platforms. And I had this listed for, I think, $40. Because Faraday is a very nice brand. Had this listed for $40. Received an offer for $30. Gladly accepted. I was $5 into this. And I got a great review on it. Alright, couple more on Poshmark. Another kids piece. This is a girl's H&M sweater. It had stars on it. This sold for $7, so you take the $3 off of it. We made about $4 on that one. And then last one on Poshmark for the last couple weeks, I had a Coach skirt that came in a box that I got from another reseller. I was $5 into this. I had relisted this one. It wasn't on all my platforms. I relisted it, and it sold about a week later for $28. Very, very happy with this. I had it listed for $35. She sent me a $28 offer. I was very happy to have that go. So, all right, let's jump on over to eBay. We do have a few eBay sales. Here we go. All right, Halara. I purchased a box of Halara athletic wear about a year and a half, 2 years ago, back when Halara was very popular. I paid about $3 for each of the pieces. And this one sold for, oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure what this one sold for. Let's take a look really quick. Because on eBay, it doesn't actually tell you what it sells for anymore. It tells you what you have it listed for, but it doesn't always tell you what it actually sold for now. So let me go up and check that, so you guys know actually what it's sold for. Let me see here. All right, this particular one sold for $10, not the $19.95. So it did sell for $10. And again, guys, I paid $3 for this. This has been sitting for a year and a half, 2 years. Really just wanting to move things like this. So I was very happy to get a $10 offer. I got my cog back plus a few extra dollars. I was very happy with that. Another item out the door. All right, another great kids piece, guys. This sold for $10. So, Columbia, I am selling coats. I'm selling snowwear. I'm selling all kinds of great things, sweaters for kids. So, yeah, this was a good one. $15, and they sent me a $10 offer, and I took it. All right. All right, I did relist a bunch of Everlane. I did have some Everlane men's clothes that were not listed. Y'all know I did an Everlane unboxing about a year and a half ago. Paid $8 for my Everlane pieces. Here's another pair of pants that sold. And these sold for $27. Received an offer. Sold for $27. Again, $8 into it. So again, really great profit on these. I will keep an eye out for Everlane. That is one box that I wouldn't mind getting again, because Everlane can do well men's or women's. So if you're looking for a good brand new with tags, Everlane is definitely one that if the cog is low enough, I know on Helpsy source the cogs are higher. So I don't know that I would buy them through Helpsy source. This is one of the reasons why I haven't not bought another Everlane box. Their cogs have been averaging between like 11, 15 and up. And right now I just am not really willing to pay that much for those. My cog on this again was only $8, so it's quite a difference in a cog. So yeah, that's why, anyway, you guys already know that. I've talked about that before. Alright guys, another brand new wood tag jewelry piece from my wholesale jewelry that I purchased overseas. So again, I paid less than $1 for this. This particular piece sold for $11.95, so did sell for full asking price. Really good profit on that. Really good profit. Alright, this is a Lane Bryant top that I've had for a while. This one sold for $18. I had it listed for $19.95. Somebody sent me an $18 offer. I paid $3 for this. So this was actually a really pretty top. I'm really surprised that this didn't sell sooner. But it is Lane Bryant. And Lane Bryant doesn't always sell for quite as much for me. But I was really happy to get that one out the door. Alright, Free People. I actually won this through an auction on Whatnot a few months back. A gal was brand new to Whatnot and she was doing auctions. And I got this one for $5. I originally got it for myself, but the cut of this blouse did not look very good on me, so I just decided to go ahead and sell it. I did list it, and it sold for an asking price of $19. Paid $5 for it, so really great profit on Free People. I have noticed that like my Free People tops, dresses, things like that, my tops basically sell for around $20, $25 now. They used to sell for more. We all know Free People used to sell for more. My dress is between $25 to $35 depending on the dress. Alright, another great kids piece. This one sold for my full asking price. Somebody purchased outright for $12. This was a reversible puffer coat for boys, a size large. And again, COG was really low on this, and it sold. Even with the shipping on this for eBay, I probably made about $9 on this piece. So another great piece that I listed. I'm actually currently not listing kids pieces right now. I do still have more kids pieces. I may list some nicer items, but I'm not focused on the like t-shirts and things like that. because even if I can't take more things into buy sell trade right now because we are approaching winter season, as I can, we will take more kids pieces in and just get our money back through buy sell trade, and we'll just do it that way. Alright, another brand new in packaging jewelry sold, guys. I'm doing more jewelry, and I don't know if it's just the holidays or what, but it is selling more again. $11.95, so this sold for full asking price. My cock on this was less than $1. So you can't go wrong with jewelry, guys. You really can't. And it does sell on eBay. I actually sell more jewelry on eBay than I do on Poshmark right now. Which in the past, when I first started selling these jewelry pieces, I sold more on Poshmark than I did on eBay. Now it's kind of flipped. But they are listed on both sites. Alright, and the last one on eBay, this was from one of those thread-up bulk boxes that I recently got that I unboxed with you guys. This brand was Rowan, and I did decide to list this because it was a wool cardigan sweater, even though this brand is not popular. And I got an offer on this one for $16.38. My COG on this was 92 cents. 100% absolutely yes, I took that offer. So another great piece sold from that bulk unboxing, not bulk, the thread-up bulk boxes, the 200 pound. So I'm probably pushing about $80 profit on the first box. It's doing good. So we'll just keep that going and keep moving along with that. All right, let's head on over to, oh yeah, I already did those. So we already did, okay, so that's everything, guys. So that is the sales. Let's go ahead and close this video out for y'all. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me to see what is selling. I would love to know in the comments below how your sales are doing. I have definitely been noticing an uptick now. Granted, I did have some slow sales kind of the end of last week and into the weekend because of everything that was going on. But I have definitely been noticing that sales are picking up. I hope they're picking up for you as well. And for me, it's not just because we're in fourth quarter. I just think that things are starting to pick up. The election's over. We are in fourth quarter. I think people are breathing a little bit easier now. So hopefully sales are picking up for you guys too. And I do have some other videos I have queued up, ready to go for you guys. I just have to record them. I know what's going on up here and what we want to do. So we're going to be doing that. Thank you guys so much always for joining me in sold videos. Let me know in the comments below what your best item sold in the last couple weeks was. I want to know what the brand was and how long you had it, what it sold for. Would love to know it's doing really well for you guys. And as always, be productive. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.